Real people really cooking. Can 3 courses turn 2 hearts into 1 hot dish? This is 3-Course Date. Today, we're doing Tex-Mex. Let's meet our single and his first date.
My name is Quay, and I'm 29. I'm not afraid to jump out and try something new. So, like I said, a new feeling.
My name is Cherie, and I'm 39, but most people think I'm 26. I signed up for this show. I thought it would be interesting. When it comes to dating, you just never know where you can find somebody. So I just signed up and said, hey, what's the worst that could happen? Not in a rush, but in a rush. So we'll see how things go.
Let's get to our first date. This might have some zing.
Hello.
Quay.
Cherie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We are making tea sangrias.
All right.
So I've never made that. I don't know about you. How you?
No, only real one.
Okay, so.
Well, I guess this is real. It's just made of tea.
So don't do it. We finna do it now. Okay. So I'll start with the tea, and you can start chopping, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay. You know what you're doing over there?
Okay, let's beef about it real quick.
Right.
So if you were at home, would you put your tea all the way in, or did
Yes.
you all the way? Like you don't need to.
Yes, because you need to get all the flavors, so you want it to steep for as long
Okay,
as possible.
but that's not okay. So the stream, do you leave it out?
Oh, the stream.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Okay.
who's gonna put their head in hot water?
All right then. All right. My bad.
Okay, so let's
Apologize.
see. I do actually cook at home for real.
Okay.
Do you cook or?
Yeah, so I do like to cook myself. What do you like to cook though? Cause I'm picky.
Oh, I can cook everything.
What's everything though?
It literally means everything.
So like
I
whatever
like.
you put your mind to, or like whatever you can see and cook, and like you can put it together.
Yeah, I mean, with the internet nowadays, you
Okay.
can look up all kind of recipes, pick whatever you want. If you want Chinese takeout, I got you. Soul food, Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving, I got it. Do you want to help cook?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm helping. I'm just.
All right.
Just how you doing that.
So, cooking is just something I like to do. So I can't say that I have a favorite dish to cook.
Okay.
I just like people to eat and enjoy the food more so than what it is.
So I think my favorite thing to cook, like, it doesn't matter what kind of chicken it may be or what you can do to it or anything of that sort. I'm just a chicken person. I don't eat seafood. I can't tell you why.
You can't tell me why?
I don't know why.
Oh,
I just
so you
don't.
never went to the doctor for that?
Well.
Is it allergic?
No, it's just not. Yeah, it's just not good to me.
Okay. Hey, everything ain't good to everybody. How many siblings do you have?
I have a total of 4. 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
What about yourself?
I have 2 older sisters.
Okay.
So I am the youngest, but
So you got the baby treatment. Okay. And the younger siblings get away with a little bit more.
that's what they say, but you know.
That wasn't going on. As a member of the older sibling department, y'all get a little leeway.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing, but it's going on.
No, because we can't help that we came last. They say I'm bossy and I'm like the controlling one, and nobody thinks I'm the youngest, but I am. So, hey, it did something. Made me who I am today. So where do you fall in line?
I'm the oldest on both sides.
That's why you talking like that.
Yeah. So I'm the oldest on both sides.
Okay.
And so I had the opportunity of kind of helping raise my brothers and sisters. So it was cool because they look up to you more than you know.
Okay, these were supposed to be slices.
Oh,
It's chunks. It's okay. We'll make it work.
you're right. And then we're gonna do these in half.
So next it'd be we're gonna cut an orange in a lime, and then we're gonna juice the lime. So just cut it in half, like so.
Okay.
And then, do you know how to use a juicer?
We're gonna learn together.
I know how to use a juicer.
Well, you gonna teach me that.
So
How about
yeah,
that? Okay.
you'll just put it on here, and then you just want to smash it down.
Okay.
And then you can see that the juice is going to run off. But actually a trick when you're doing this is like we should have rolled it first. That like gets the juices going, and then we'll do that. Oh, so when I made it before, I made it like a really easy recipe.
Okay.
You just do a bottle of red wine. I think I used Cab, and then actually a bottle of grape soda.
Okay.
And then you add all your fruits. I'm not really a wine girl.
Okay.
But I'll drink something sweet. We probably should check on the tea.
Tea.
And
Okay.
then while you're doing that, I'll see what we need to do.
All right. So tea is ready.
Okay. So we
I
need
know we needed to
add some sugar.
Okay.
and then we'll muddle.
Okay. So how much sugar would you have, you know?
Since it's a tea and I don't know what kind of wine we have, because remember I like sweet wine, I'd put a little extra and then we can always see.
So
And
just
then,
give me a good stopping point.
yeah, if it comes out, that's probably good.
Okay. Boom.
And then, do you want to muddle or me?
So what do you like to do in your spare time?
I do a lot of different stuff. Sometimes it depends. Chill, do nothing, watch mindless TV. But I have a daughter, so that keeps me busy. And then I also do a lot of volunteer work at different organizations around the city. But you, that is pretty good. What you think?
I am a musician. I sing.
All right, let's get the last of the juice.
Okay.
Whoop.
And boom, I'll do the
Yep.
honors there. All right. Boom. That's that. We need some
Good
ice.
job. I would put as much as you want because that ice is going to melt with that tea. It's
Gotcha.
hot.
So, boom, one more.
All right.
Okay.
Now, tea time.
Okay, we got tea.
There you go. See how our masterpiece is masterpiecing.
Boom, okay.
All right. Do you want to stir it up?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Let me put my wrist in it. Got you. That look good, though. Look like it's going to do something. Okay.
We'll see.
Then we do have some wine. Do you want to top it off with that, or?
Can I just get a taste? That's enough. Ooh, what if it don't taste right?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I did a good job.
So I ain't do none of this, but okay,
I didn't
it
say
is
that.
good. It is good, and so now I know how to make it look. Okay.
Taste it. See what you think.
I like it. It tastes good. It's not.
You tasted it already?
Yeah. I tasted it. I ain't gonna lie. I fly to you before I lie to you. I promise.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas, but I'm from Waco, Texas.
You'll
What about
talk
yourself?
fly to me before you lie to me.
That's what I'll do. You know,
Where did you learn that from?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Such a gentleman. Yay.
This is cheers
to a tea
to-
sangria.
What was the cheers for?
Because we made our drink.
Okay, for the drink. I got you.
Yes. Toast to life.
Should be enough. See how it does.
Did you pour? Oh, I pour a little bit more.
Okay.
To your liking, right?
All right, and this cheers
right.
is for having a good rest of this year and making the most money we can.
Okay.
That was interesting. But were there sparks?
It was cool. I would do it again. The energy was there. I feel like we just were, both were trying to figure out together how to make the drink. But it was a good opportunity, and it was fun. I'll do it again.
It went okay. It was easy to talk to for the most part. He said some funny one-liners. I'm like, let's dive into that a little bit more. I'll talk fly to you before I lie to you. I was like, what is that? The drink was good. I've never made a tea sangria, so that was different. I was thinking it was just going to be like regular tea, but for anybody at home watching this, make a tea sangria. Use your raspberry tea. Nice little summer addition for the patio. It's a little young, so I would say that I do get approached by a lot of young guys. That's just because I have this young face, but I usually stay away from guys in their 20s just because of the age difference. And he didn't have any kids, and I'm like, I think I'm done having kids. But besides that, I'm pretty open when it comes to dating, so I'll give a lot of people a shot. Now, whether we go to a date 2 or 3, that's to be decided.
Okay, clock that tea. Literally. 1 course down and 2 more to go. Let's see what our next date is serving.
I'm Crystal Lee, and I'm just going to say I'm over 40. I'm mature. If you can cook and make a meal with someone, then that shows partnership skills, that shows collaboration, and I like that. I'm looking for what everyone's looking for, and that's their person.
What you doing?
Hey.
Quay.
Hi, Quay. I'm Chris.
Good.
Ooh.
So I guess we're preparing guacamole.
Which I can probably do in my sleep, so keep up.
Oh, okay then. All right. Where do we get started, Miss Sleep?
Do you know how to dice an onion?
Yes.
Come on, then grab the big knife and go ahead and dice.
my bad.
I would rather not have my hands smell like onion and garlic.
Okay. So how long have you been making guacamole? I've never had the pleasure of making my own.
We're not gonna talk years. We just say a long, long time.
Okay.
Like in the land far, far away.
Okay. Okay. So
I'ma
over
slide the
onion.
onion to you. Go ahead and dice that.
I like to be a little organized, so let's try to get how we.
Okay, so while you do the onion, I can actually do the jalapeno.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask you though.
Okay.
Do you like it spicy?
Yes, but
Okay.
not. Let's have a long day spicy, just enough to it.
Okay, so
little kick to it.
you know what makes it spicy, right?
What is it, the seeds?
The seeds.
Yeah.
All right.
I figured that out over time.
Oh, over time.
Over time.
So you was in
Nobody
there burning your
ever
mouth
explained
up.
it to me, but I was listening.
Trial by error.
So I gotta go.
You gonna dice that though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I got you. I
Just
promise I
asking,
got
just
you. I'm
asking.
making it a little easier for me.
Okay, because
That's
I
how
know
we
you
did
said,
it.
and look how we maneuvering. Ain't nobody getting cut.
Yeah, you see, this how we did it in my crib.
So I have a question. Since you said you haven't made guacamole, do you like guacamole?
I'm not gonna say I'm just a big fan of it, but I will eat it.
So why you not a big, like, what is it about it that you don't
It's
like?
not that I'm not a big fan. I'm just I'm not gonna make it in my house. I'm not gonna be eating it a lot. So but it's not when it's presented, I will eat it.
Okay, so it's one of them things like if it's there, it's there.
Yeah.
So
for
then
sure.
what is your favorite food?
Whatever way you can do chicken, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? But
Whatever way you could do chicken.
I promise I'll eat it, except chicken thighs.
I'm not going to say nothing because...
Yeah, don't say.
I'm just going to let it be what it is.
What about yourself? What's your favorite food?
I would have to say pad thai.
Never.
You never had pad thai?
Never.
See, we got to expand your horizons. Okay, so I'm done my
What
part.
is a peanut sausage?
Oh, it's a peanut sauce. It's real good. Okay, but we're going to get through this
Okay.
first. Because we get sidetracked.
Okay.
So I'm done with that. Do you want me to go ahead and do the tomato?
So how do we go about from here to starting to make our guacamole? Like, what makes a
Okay.
good guacamole?
It depends if you like smooth or chunky. See, I see by your onions that you kind of like it a little chunky, which
Okay.
is fine.
Okay.
But I would say the lime and a good avocado makes a good guacamole.
Okay, so if you were me,
Mm-hmm.
would you want these a little bit cut up a little bit more? Like how do
good
you
with
eat your
it.
guacamole? Do
I
you
like
yours
it chunky because I like the crunch.
Okay.
And
Well,
plus you
I'll
can
try
get
to
it
crunch.
on a chip real good.
Okay, I'll try to crunch with you.
Okay. So since you never, I ain't put a whole lot of jalapenos in. See, I said mine chunky too.
Okay,
Because I kind of seen what you was doing.
Okay.
Okay, since you've never done an avocado,
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how to do an avocado. But first, I feel like we should ditch these gloves because.
Okay.
So with the avocado, you know that there's a big seed in the avocado, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of want to cut around it like that, like so. Pow.
Okay.
See how pretty that is?
Okay.
So, and then you just want to scoop it out.
So you scoop out the seed, like okay.
Watch. I'm
I know
gonna
this is
show
a crazy question. So what'd you do with the seed?
you. Okay, so you know you can grow an avocado tree from the seed?
So you like regular, like how you plant, like the easiest process, like
Okay,
put
you
in
know,
some
it ain't that
soil?
easy, nah.
Or is it okay? Because I'm saying
You
couldn't make it
got
sound that
really
easy.
like it could. I mean, I did make it sound easy.
It sounded easy.
But it's not that
Sounded great.
easy.
It's
You
not
gotta
that
propagate it in some water, let it grow
Okay.
some roots. It's a process, but you can do other things with it. Like you can use the seed to make like oil, avocado oil for like your hair and stuff like that.
Okay.
Don't ask me how I know these things.
Okay.
Because
That
I'm a-
seed is huge.
I know, but it's good though. That's how you know. Like anything without a seed, you shouldn't. I thought you was gonna do them tomatoes. So I
Okay,
gave you that
I'm sorry. I was observing your work. You're absolutely correct. Let me get on there for you. So,
I'm sick.
I
You know, I'm
apologize.
just messing with you.
Don't worry about it. We'll get it started. Don't worry. We'll get
Okay,
it.
so see how easy that was.
Okay, so how do you like them a little more diced?
I thought we agreed we was gonna do a chunky.
I know. I'm just saying. Okay, don't worry about
Come
it.
on, chunky.
No, yes,
Come on,
got
chunky.
you.
Team
Don't worry
chunky.
about it.
That's what we gonna do.
Okay.
That look really pretty. I like colors. Okay, so now that we're assembling, I want to know some more about you.
Okay. Well, what did you? Okay. If you had to know, like, what
Everything.
One question? Is there one particular question you want to start with, though?
Why is someone with such cute dimples single?
My grandfather told me, being a patient man, you can see what you need to see.
Okay.
So I've been single. I'm not gonna say by choice, but by choice. Basically, if you want to do things, you got to do it in order. So I feel like taking care of everything that I need to take care of. If love comes in that time.
When love comes in.
When love comes in. When love comes in, if it comes at that time, I'll be ready for it because I've did all the work to be ready
Preparation.
for it. Sure.
I like that.
What about yourself?
Like you said, preparation, because I want to be my very best self when love comes, so that it could be that lasting love. I'm not like a romantic type, so I believe the little rom-coms like my person.
Okay. So I believe in the same. I come from that type of background with my family. But it's different times. So I believe in that still. Sometimes you just don't see it. So I think that's another reason, just being into that, being a hopeless romantic. Sometimes it can get frustrating.
So what do you look for, like, in your person?
Personality. I feel like once we can't, we so much out of touch and can't converse or at least talk to each other. I feel like it's hard to keep going. Someone that laughs, someone that understand what's going on, and someone that can take the truth. Some people can't really. It's a hard topic to have with people having the tough conversation. But someone that can understand that I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm just trying to grow with you, and be able to actually present everything on the table, and you choose whether you like what's going on or not. But being open and honest is my biggest thing. Transparency for sure.
Yes, because I will take a ugly truth over a pretty lie.
Hey, that's tough though. That's tough. Some people won't. Some people don't think like that though.
But I'm from the East Coast, so like my skin a little thick, which just means like I'm a little more sensitive on the inside, but my skin a little tough on the outside. So I can take the truth.
I got you.
But as long as I know it's coming from a place of care, I can take it.
Okay.
Because it's not malicious.
Okay.
Like, you got some people that's just, they call it the truth and honesty, but they really being butt heads. So do you like spice? Because we've established I like spice.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy. Now I don't want to try it because now my eyes watering.
Okay, so cilantro, no cilantro, because I like cilantro.
Cilantro for sure.
Okay.
That's one of the few dishes that my mom used to make, like give me, I want to try a cilantro dip. We used to make it, so I used to be excited. But like I said, I never had guacamole from me making it at all. I would have never bought the ingredients for it. But what
you like tomatoes and onions?
Nah, I do. I'm saying.
Okay, so what you be eating if you don't have tomatoes?
Listen.
And onions.
We'll have to sit down. It's a whole dialect. It's a whole story behind it. But yeah.
So you eat the same stuff over and over. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Kinda, but I try something new randomly every so often.
You just need me to expand them little horizons.
Okay, so look, is this a good mouse job right here?
Just a little bit more because you got a big chunk in there.
That's what I was gonna say. You see, it's kind of getting.
But you got it. See, you got it, and I'll let you figure it out because I wanted you to have that experience. This your first time making guacamole.
For sure.
You want to taste it?
Yeah.
Okay. You nervous?
Nah,
I'm not nervous.
I don't get nervous.
Well, but you good.
You gotta be the glory. Come on.
Okay. I like it. Wow.
I'm gonna make mine look presentable. Hold on, there we go.
All right, you ain't even get everything on there though, but
That's a good
right.
scoop. That's a good scoop.
I think we did good.
All right. Okay, what was I doing?
It was good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that again.
All right, the guac was chunky and they were chummy. But let's see if they want another taste.
I feel good. It was a good experience. It didn't get any awkward. And I like the guacamole, and she showed me a couple of things on how to make my own. I would do that again. It was a good experience. Yeah, I liked it actually chunky. It was cool. I may be the reason it was as chunky, but I did like it. Still filling out the situation. It was a good vibe. Just here, just to see what the rest of the experience entails.
That was so much fun. I really had a good time. And the guacamole was good. I think we started off a little rocky, but then we kind of fell into a little groove, and I think it went pretty good. I'm interested to know more.
Let's meet the final single. Is this their last course?
My name is Sequoia, and I'm 35. Not necessarily looking, but want to experience someone who is genuine and compassionate.
How you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you.
My name is Quay. What was yours? Sequoia. Okay, so we're making quesadillas. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's try to get it together. I will make the chicken. Okay, then we'll try to assemble together. That's fine with you?
That works.
Cool. So Sequoia, where are you from?
I am originally from Illinois, lived a little bit in Arkansas, and now I'm here in Dallas. What about yourself?
So I'm from Waco, but I've been out here. I graduated from UNT, and then I just relocated from Denton to here, and I've been here ever since. And so you said you moved here, just new adventures, new people. Have you enjoyed being out here?
Everybody's friendly, and just finding people to do different things with. What do you like to do mostly out here?
So I like to go do karaoke. Like I like to go random places they may not know I can sing, or
That's not fair, though.
I mean, I enjoy
have an
it.
advantage.
You know, I mean, it's not really just so much an advantage. I really like seeing other people like that don't mind singing, whether they're good or not. Just the confidence of other people singing. So that's kind of the best thing for me that I like doing.
Okay.
And also like recording in the studio, but that's part of my job. But other than that, I might go out every once in a while. Nothing crazy going on.
What's your favorite song to karaoke when you go out?
Tennessee Whiskey. Everybody can sing along to it. Used to spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. Something like that. So we'd have to actually go do karaoke. What song would you sing in karaoke?
What is that one Rihanna song that's like, this whiskey's got me feeling pretty? That goes with the theme of yours, to say the whiskey theme.
Oh, no, that one.
You know that one.
How did you meet the people that you interact with now?
Mainly concerts, honestly.
Okay. What kind of concerts you go to?
All R&B, alternative, rap,
Okay.
country.
So you're just a concert girly.
Yes, very much so. Okay. Very much so.
So what is the last concert you went to?
Well, my next one is tonight.
Okay. What concert tonight then?
Eric Bellinger.
Okay, I like Eric.
Okay.
I like Eric Bellinger. I like that. Like, how did you get into going to concerts? Like, what? Like, you just like, that's a new hobby of mine, or that's how you learn to meet people?
No, I mean, honestly,
you just love music.
Love music, and then the actual experience of going to a concert is
Okay.
it's unmatched. It just feels like an out of body experience when you're going listen to the. I'm sure you know for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
right artists, the
Yeah,
right songs.
for sure.
It's like the whole experience.
I think my
Absolutely.
favorite concerts to go to are gospel concerts.
Okay.
But concerts are kind of, it just depends on the fan base. Some people are crying and, oh my God.
What's the best concert you've ever been to aside from your own?
I went to a Rod Wave concert recently.
Okay.
And it kind of humbled me being an artist. Just basically because of how many people were like, he didn't even have to sing a word. And they were just singing them. He didn't really have to perform. That was probably the most shocking one I've been to. So I kind of put that up there as one of my favorites.
Just the whole vibe and the ambiance
the way
and
that
everything.
the way it's set up, it was okay. Boom, I understand what's going on as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good concert for me.
What do you think is more important though, like stage presence or the actual production?
I think the talent.
Okay.
With stage presence, that's big. But we're getting in an era where you don't really have to be as much talented. Not trying to, downplay anybody's career, but so now it's all about production. But I probably would definitely say stage presence.
Stage presence. I feel that.
Okay, so you ready to assemble?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
So boom, we're doing top, bottom, right? 2 tortillas, correct?
Well, are you high carb or low carb?
Let's go high. Let's do it.
I'm with
Let's
it.
do it.
I got a question.
Okay.
Would you rather
All right.
have no smell or no taste?
Ooh. No smell.
No smell?
For sure.
So you don't want to smell this at all? Any of this food ranking, you don't want to smell any
I
of
don't
that?
mind
You'll be
because
okay.
I'll be able to taste it.
Okay.
Ooh, but that'll mess me up though. See, because I go taste. 'Cause imagine not being able to taste nothing, you can smell it.
But would it be connected though?
Maybe. But I would rather be able to taste it. I don't know what it smells like, but if it tastes good, it tastes
Okay,
good.
wait. Then what about smell or sight?
Smell gotta go. I need to see what's going on. It gotta go. I gotta see it for sure. Okay. Boom.
No, I think you can add that on there.
Okay, so let me know how much cheese you're liking. I think it's some more over there. Hold on, you want to go through there. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. You like a lot of cheese?
I think it needs to be a lot of cheese.
And I think we got to do the edges, right?
Make that real cheesy.
We do the edges, or
Yeah.
okay. My favorite thing to cook, of course, is chicken.
Why is it a course?
Because it's me. I'm just saying me. I'm a picky eater. It's kind of tough. Okay.
Thank you.
When the last time you made a quesadilla?
Probably earlier this week.
Need some help flipping?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, go this way.
Okay, one.
Yep.
Oh,
That works. That works.
it worked. So we got to pull this right out.
It's like it's not good unless you burn it, so it's fine.
Okay.
It works.
So boom. We got it. Boom.
It's beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah, this back here. You want to do the honors of cutting it? We can try it.
I will.
Okay. So, how long have you been single and why? If that's a crazy question.
That is a great question. 2 years?
Okay.
When you say why, do you mean why is in the aspect of why the relationship ended or why am I still single?
More about why you're still single.
Okay. Basically, just want to meet people who actually like to do things.
Okay.
Which it seems like you do. Like you said, like karaoke or just anything. I'm okay with sitting in the house, but there's too much life out here. There's too much world to see. So I don't like to do a lot of sitting.
Understandable.
That's basically it.
So I've been single probably about 3 or 4 years.
That's a long time.
I enjoy me.
Uh-huh.
But I don't mind adding someone to that. I just feel like it makes sense. It makes sense. And it hasn't made sense in a couple of years. So I'm just.
So then what would make it make sense, or what would be the thing that would make you actually get into a relationship versus your solitude?
Basically that would just be a puzzle piece fitting.
Okay.
Like I said, I haven't dated someone officially on the record in 3 years, but you go on dates and things like that. Just haven't had anybody that fit me and make sense to what I do or what they do to compromise there. Just haven't met anybody that fits me.
So do you feel like that's something that you have to work at or something that just comes?
I believe in it will come if it makes sense.
Okay.
Of course you never stop working on yourself, but
I definitely feel like you can put some work behind it. I mean, obviously, there can be people who are compatible and have good energy, but you still have to put in work to actually see if you guys can make it longevity-wise. So
sure.
I feel like there's still some work behind it. Look at that. A beautiful quesadilla. I am ready to try. You ready to try?
Let's do it.
Okay. Wait.
Still is.
I'll get the first one.
Oh, okay then. My bad. I thought we was going there.
I'll tell you what. Here.
Nope.
How is it? I need some feedback.
Okay, I like the seasoning of the chicken. Yeah, okay then.
Let's see.
See if you have some sour cream and all the stuff that go with it. That's a good quesadilla.
I think you cooked the chicken pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel
okay
like
then.
the cheese topped it off. You helped flipped it.
Okay, so
Nice teamwork.
we could do this again.
Okay.
I did like that. And it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
My name is Quay. And,
Hopefully I can meet you out in the karaoke field.
Yeah, okay then. We'll talk about that.
They're cooking with grease. Literally. Is this the main squeeze?
It was a good encounter. Our personalities were ran well together. It wasn't awkward or anything. So it was cool. I'll do it again. Yeah, the quesadilla was actually tasty. Just have all the rest of the stuff, the topping to go with it. Sour cream, lettuce, whatever else. But it was cool. I'll do it again.
I had fun. I like that he was interactive. He was open to asking questions or just holding conversation. It was a good date. I was actually surprised that we made it actually a pretty good quesadilla. I think that it kind of was slow start a little bit at the beginning, just us getting in the rhythm of seeing how we meshed together. And then once we got to cooking, we really hit it off.
3 courses down and only 1 perfect pairing. Who will he choose?
Okay, so Crystal, I liked making the guacamole with you. It was a great experience. I would do it again. It was tasty. I liked the chunkiness of it. At first, I was like, okay, but it was a good experience. And so, yeah, I really liked it to do that again. Okay, and so I'm gonna go to you, Sequoia. So I think we vibed the best. I did. I think our energy was there. I think it started off a little rough. I did like making the quesadilla with you. I do like chicken. I would do that again. And so, Cherie, I think we vibed the least of the group, but it was a great experience. I think once we got to, make the drink, which actually was good, I would do that again. I think we got to know each other a little bit better. It was kind of the nerves went down. It was a better date.
So which date is getting seconds?
But of the three, I would have to go with Crystal. I think it made more sense for me. And like I said, I want to know more about you and what more you have to offer, and the same with me as well. And, that's just I feel like that was the right decision for me. So it was nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you as well.
Have a good one.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I had fun. It was nice to be able to be interactive in a kitchen with someone. So the actual day was fun. I had a good time. I mean, I'm a little bummed because, again, I really enjoyed Quay and we had a good time. However, I mean, everything happens for a reason, so I get it. Would definitely do it again. We'll do it again. It was a great experience. I had a good time.
I don't think that the chemistry was there. So I felt just as good as I did walking in here. I like to keep my options open and explore different things. So it was a good time. Like I said, I like to cook. So cooking for me is just pretty laid back and easy and like second nature. So I would definitely do it again. I feel like dates going to a cooking classes are always fun. You get to know the person in a different way than a typical going out to dinner or drinks. Yeah, I mean, if Mr. Right is out there, hello. I'm still single and available. Hopefully he's watching. Hi, Mr. Right. Out.
This looks amazing.
It's so pretty.
So let me let you know why I chose you. You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
I just feel like I could learn a lot from you. And I feel like I feel like we meshed well, and I feel like the energy was there as well. So if you want, let's take a drink.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's get into this food. What?
So that looks like it has your favorite chicken in it.
For sure.
And our flatbread. So, but we can do the guac that we made.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
Yeah, let's chip it up. One and done.
We can do that.
All right, come on, we got it.
Wow.
Okay.
Look, I'm breaking.
I done bugged mine.
Make it chunky.
Don't worry about it.
See? Right now?
So I just feel like if it makes sense, it just makes sense, and it just made a little bit more sense going your way.
If you can cook with someone, that means that you can collaborate with them. It's cohesive.
Mm-hmm. That's why I personally chose you,
and especially when you was like I like it clean and organized. I'm like, okay, so this is a little out your comfort zone, but you were still able to do it. It wasn't like, so that's a good sign.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna beat you up over. I ain't beat you over the head over the other
I don't want to be a punching bag.
No. Wait, sitting down. Wait on the
Now that was one hot dish, and this was 3-course date.